Hello, my name is Rozlyn Ross. I'm sitting here with Alma Unique, my mom. Today is December 10th, 2018, and we are recording this interview in Chicago, Illinois. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Okay, so just before I do start this interview, I just wanted to let you know that this is my last interview, and yeah. Okay, so I just want to know a little bit, kind of like your testimony, so like how it was when you were a young girl.
Well, when I was young girl, I actually grew up poor. I was very less fortunate, and we were just had our struggles when we were little. My parents really didn't have those great jobs. Great jobs. They didn't finish their schooling, so we kind of really struggled in that kind of sense, and but it was kind of hard times. We had hard times. We really went through a lot, young coming up, but we managed to survive, and but we had our good moments. We had our fun times. My dad would try to make it where it's not sad, so he will take us out places, lots of fun. He won't let us think about it, and those times that we had, but it was just more like, basically no, there was no education in our family. A lot of our families didn't get to graduate, so it was really hard for us. But we it was nice. I mean, our brothers and sisters, we always have fun with each other. We play with each other. We didn't really have no bad times with my siblings. So we were always happy. We were always happy people. Even to today, we're always happy, and we stayed up. Just kind of like always in that mood. Because my mom used to always, make things happen out of food. She was so good at cooking food that, she used to always come up with meals for us. So my mom always make sure that we had food in our tummies, and they were hard workers. They were hardworking people. I mean, they did have jobs. Never got paid enough, of course, but the income that was coming into our home, my mom used to always, make it happen. I was going to school. My parents did push me to go to school when I was little, but I mean, life was hard, so it was really, kind of like I wasn't really like motivated to go to school and keep going. So I continued to just go to school up until my high school, and then after high school, I just decided to finish my school. I didn't go to college, but after that, I ended up getting my GED diploma. So that was good. Yeah. So that's how my life was, pretty much. Poor. School, didn't finish school, and started misbehaving. I kind of like, the big crisis that took a toll was my mom passing away. That was kind of really hard on us. When I was like I believe I want to say 10 years old. I was really little, actually, like 8-10 years old. So I really didn't know. I didn't know really. I really didn't have a mother figure, because being so little, losing my mom at age 10, I believe, 10 years old, was really, really hard. Pretty much my aunts helped us a lot. my aunts helped my dad, helped us, helped him with the kids, taking care of us. It was kind of like a up and down thing, going back and forth with family members, so it was just like really sad, depressing. I was just kind of like hurt. I was asking God why my mom was taken away. It was just so sad. Later on it just took a toll out of me, and I really was having difficult times growing up as a teenager. Although teenagers start to rebel, because teenagers, well, my situation was more than rebel. It was not a nice really a nice and fun life growing up, because I kept missing my mom a lot. So I just, when I became a teenager, I just didn't want to live with my father no more, because he was really not a nice, good father anymore. He wasn't really a good role father to us. He wasn't really following the exampleship. So I took a different direction. I just moved in with friends and actually just lived my life from there. And then when I got the age of 17, I got pregnant with my first child. So kind of went on like that, from just being pregnant 5 times, and I ended up having four live children and one stillborn. Could have like 5 children, but I ended up having 4. So, pretty much I just started hanging out with the wrong crowd, going a different direction, and the crowd had bad influence in my life. So my life was not a life that I thought or I expected it to be. And it was really worse. It got worse to the point where I actually ended up going to a church to get help, and took me in, because I ended up having, at that time, I had 2 daughters. And coming from California into Chicago, my daughters were still little. So when I came into the house of a church, they really took me in, helped me, because I couldn't really survive out there anymore, because I ended up having 2 children. So I didn't know how to help myself, so I had to go seek for help, and I did. And that's when the good people took me in, and they taught me a lot of principles and values and how to be a mother. It was really hard, because, like I said, I didn't have the love of the mother. I didn't know what was like. So I was learning a lot of the motherly love, and just had to embrace my children, teach them right from wrong, because my mom didn't live long enough for her to teach me right from wrong. So I had to learn through the good people from the church, and it was kind of hard. So young, mother, 17 years old. I wasn't really ready for that kind of life, but I'm happy today because of them. I am the woman that I am, and I've learned a lot from them. So I just began to tell myself that it's never too late in this world, to
Change.
to finish where I started my education. So I did. I like I said, I got into my schooling a little bit. I got my diploma, my GED. You know, I look into some good work, jobs, and I found me a really good job. During that time, I found me a good man in the church. We got married. We ended up having two more children, and we had 4 in total. Actually, he had 3 kids of his own. So it was actually, we had a big family. He had three of his own from his ex-wife, and we had 2 together, and the 2 that I already had. So it was a nice big group there.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. I mean, our family became a beautiful family. He was a great husband. I ended up marrying him, and we actually stayed in church. I stayed in church, and we were helping the church a lot because of what they did with me, helped me first. So I became, just very responsible, and ended up getting a really great job that I have today. And I'm just so grateful because, I learned so much. I mean, my children love me, and I'm so proud of myself that I really, really, learned to teach my children, teach them the good ways to live, the smart ways to live, and let them know that life is not easy. Life is beautiful. You gotta make life beautiful, and just to stay focused, to look forward towards a great future. And I'm happy today because I don't look back at the past as bad. I look at it as a learning process, and I thank you today that my life is great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mom, for this interview, and thank you for your time and sharing your past with me and how your life was.
Thank you.